Hello, everybody, and welcome to the final standard Twilight Princess Linkle showcase. Just a reminder to all of my loyal YouTube good boys and girls, I am live over on twitch.tv/simplysnaps. We're doing a partner push over there that requires having over 75 viewers on average for 2 months. We are 25% of the way to the goal. Just got to keep that Twitch viewership up. So, I'm going to push my partner. I am going... Yeah. Yo, Torrental Stardust. You're under arrest for only streaming when it's my bedtime. I'm not going back to jail! I mean, thank you. Thank you so much for the $6, $7, $8. Anywho, we're gonna beat the game tonight, but if you're worried Linkle's going anywhere, I told Ditrey I would test out Randomizer with this model. So next Tuesday and Friday, we're gonna be doing a TP rando with Linkle. So, a bit more Linkle to come. Also, Ditrey might need my help testing the Wii U version of this mod. Are you guys cool if this just becomes a TP Linkle channel? Maybe I'll start learning TP speedruns using the Linkle mod. I want to get a world record with Linkle, so there has to be an asterisk in the eventual summoning Salt video about how my world record doesn't count. But it is the fastest time. Alright. A few things to do around Hyrule before we go to Palace of Twilight. Wii U version. Uh-oh. Did I wet it swip? Alright. Now that we have the double claw shot. Oh, ladies. Fuck yeah, it is. I'm sure we're just roommates. Twitch chat every time I go live. All right. What's up?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. So, we thoroughly humiliated this guy by beating his minigame. And he tried to make it impossible for us. Unaware, I have a second claw shot from home. Fun fact, Linkle is the second person to complete this minigame. The first one was a guy named Ted, and he just straight up jumped. So, you know, good for Ted. I don't know what the perfect pathing speedrunners do through here, but I just swish around. Yeah, Ted did pretty all right. Also, there are spikes down there. This is Biden's Hyrule. Just, is that it? All right. Woo! Yo, I'm giant and I'm quivering. Don't come again. Ah, God, how am I not supposed to come when I'm giant and quivering? Ladies. Lady. So cute. I'm taking you with me. Yeah, can pick up the dog. Best game ever. Also, Silicon, thank you so much for the 9 months. We have a sub baby now. I don't know why, but 100 arrows just looks wrong. That's too many digits. All right. Nice. All right, is there anything else I'm missing before Palace of Twilight? I'm trying to think. I don't think I got... I think there are 2 bomb bags I'm missing. One is in Zora's domain. Oh yeah, Michael, is the fairy dialogue fixed? Should I try to catch a fairy again? It should? All right. If you say so. All right. So, I don't know if a lot of people know about this bomb bag specifically. Remember the nuclear waste we dropped on Zora's domain from Death Mountain? Well, if we water bomb it, there's a friggin' Goron down here. What's going on, dude? If he had a bomb bag on him, then why did... You know what? It's fine. Who cares? You know? It's all right. Yeah, Zora Tunic cameo. Oh, that was a pretty deep climbing sound, Stinkle. Maybe they weren't water bombs. Would it be wet inside the rock? Many questions. Just appreciate Zora Linkle for a minute. You know, life is so fast-paced. You just gotta take the little moments to appreciate. God, she's so cute. All right. There's another thing I want to do while I'm in Zora Town. Ow. Whoa. Who needs their Zussy 8? They're what? They're Zussy. They're Zorussy. It's nice that Twitch is at 69 views, but it's actually terrible that Twitch is at 69 views because that is fewer than 75. YouTube, help! We need more women and children. And men too, I guess. All right, final bomb bag. Hey, Joman bro. Thank you so much for coming over. Mwah. All right. I mostly wanted footage of this minigame, but it also gives a bomb bag. I'm also terrible at this. Just awful. Just bad. So, get excited. It's so hard to control this canoe. No, no. Because the water's just a bunch of really jagged polygons, and you have very little control. I hope I win this first try. Oh, such a pretty game, though. And I need footage of it for the trailer. Have you tried just doing it better? No. I've been trying to be terrible. Now I'll lock in. I vastly prefer the Kargarok minigame to this. You have full control of the Kargarok. Hit. Hit. No! That's too high. No, it wasn't. I'm a god. I'm a supercomputer. All right, this is where I usually mess it up. No. Oh, no! No! No, come on! No! Dude! I'm facing the wrong... No. That's so frustrating. It's so uncool. It's just not fair. I'm not bothering nobody. I'm in first person. To the right. To the right. To the right! Oh. I think I lose. I can't believe I got hit like 4 times on that wall. That's so frustrating. No! Oh my god, I fucking hate this. I fucking hate this. It controls like dog shit. Blame me if you want. I know speedrunners can do this every time because they've mastered the jank. But give me a break! We have to go again. Yeah, at least Ditrey fixed the audio. And now just the stream of shame. That was a test run, believe. Fine, just take all my money. I'm so sad. Yeah, Isa, I'll go. Yo, Starfall, thank you so much for becoming a member of the Fairy Fam. I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream. All right. Just sweet baby Jesus, have mercy on me. Just let me win. This doesn't feel skill-based at all. I know it is. I know it literally is. But it's so counterintuitive. You desperately... I'm gonna hit it. I know I'm gonna hit it. No? All right. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Should you mostly be going fully left or fully right instead of holding forward? Does holding forward slow how quickly you turn? God, you'd think after 20 years I'd be a bit better at this. All right. Don't hit the wall. Don't turn around and get hit against the wall 5 times here. Rookie mistake. No. Left. Okay. It's all right. Fuck. I think I missed a lot of these because of what happened. No, left. I'm mashing left. No! Don't. Not no. No! Dude, it's so unfun! How did they do it? How, in a lab, did they create the chemical compound unfun and inject it into a GameCube disc? How? How? They found the best way to minimize the fun had. It's slow, there's no way to speed it up, and it's bullshit. God damn it. And I've already lost. It's already over. Hit. Cool. Oh my god, this is so jank. Terrible. Terrible. And hit. Fuck everything. Fuck everyone who worked on this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Their families too. For generations. Original sin. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. No, it's not gonna be faster to reset. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so upset. I'm distraught. This is awful. Like, I have been doing this for 20 years and it's still this bad. It's fucking goddamn horseshit. Yeah, guys, this isn't me crashing out because I failed it twice. This is me crashing out because I failed it 100 times. I've only failed it twice today. Fucking goddamn bullshit. Garbage. They should feel bad. Whoever did this, whoever is responsible for this, do not think the sands of time will cover your shame. All right? There is no statute of limitations on creating a minigame this bad. We will find you. And you will serve time for this. Cowabunga? Cow fucking piece of dog shit. No. No! I'm mad. I'm furious. I'm livid. I'm actually mad. I just in that moment went from play mad to actually mad. Actually upset. Furious. What do I do here? What do I do? Do I do nothing? Do I do nothing? No, it's not full. Oh? It's fair. It's skill-based, actually. I'm just holding. Wait. No, dude. No. To the right. Why? Why twice? That's such horseshit. That's such horseshit. Heartless design. Heartless design by cold souls that have never felt the warmth of human connection for their entire lives. Did they have lab rats make this? Did they create homunculi in a goddamn tube that had never once experienced sunlight and ask them to make something fun, and this was their closest approximation? I need to understand. Don't. Oh my god. Away from the wall. Away! No! It's over. Oh? I'm at peace. Nadadan, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. I'm so mad. I hate this. I hate it. And with that, we never have to do it again. Oh. Yeah, until the randomizer. All right. Whoa, Linkle. Girl. That's dangerous. Whew. All right. All right. All right, I'm cooling off. I'm not as mad anymore. I'm not fucking furious anymore. Oh, I'm all right. I'm cool. I'm collected. I'm fine. All right, let's go to Palace of Twilight. I was so mad. Should we do Marble Game? What the hell is Marble Game? All right, I'm saving with that minigame done. Oh, you mean the fishing hole? No. No. Okay, maybe I'll try. Should I sub goal, roll goal? How many? I don't like that answer. Dude, I'd sub for roll goal. God damn it. All right, we so far have 6 subs this stream. Roll goal at 25. And if you think that's too high, that's because it's supposed to be. Bet, say less. No, people, no. We overestimated our abilities as sages and attempted to put an end to Ganondorf's evil magic. Ah, shit. Anonymous gifter, thank you for the 5 subs. That's 11. Wait, did they just call her Twilight Princess? Did I miss the title? Damn it. Exactly, Cricket. I didn't want anyone to give it. Our first look at Hottie. Not that normal Midna isn't hot. I wonder why he couldn't just kill her. He did try to recruit her later. I wonder if he needed her for something. Oh, a Spanish muffin. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. That's 16. 9 to go. Oh, Min is about to make an evil face. Nadadan, thank you so much for the 5 gifts. That's 21. 4 to go. No plebs left behind. It's a plebiscide. Hey, that's us. That's why when I found you, I thought I could use you, Linkle. You didn't have to boss me around. Like I said in the first stream, I'll lick your feet. Just stop being so mean to me. I didn't care what happened to the World of Light. Not at all. Oh! Mystic Mary with the 5 YouTube gift memberships. All right. All right, hang on, though. I said subs. Hang on, though. I seem cruel if I say that doesn't count. Twitch chat, what do you guys think? It counts? Alright, it counts. Oh, I forgot about this piano version of that song. If you don't, I'll just give 4 more. YouTube phobic. All right. Oh. Okay, that is 23 though. Time-bound Terra, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. All right, let's do this. Mystic Mary, I want you to know at this point, I am going to do roll goal, but I think it's funnier if I say it doesn't count. Thank you so much for the 5 gift memberships, but we still need 3 more subs. All right, that's 23. And Skeleth with the 5 gifted subs. All right. Thank you. Thank you all for the unconditional financial support. I appreciate it. God, what is that? What was that? So that's 28. But then if you count Mary, is that 30? Is that 28 on Twitch and then 5 from YouTube? Everyone on Twitch right now is like double the order and pass it on to the next chatter. They're just gifting subs like crazy over there. Cricket, thank you so much for the 1 bit. All right, it's official. Thank you, Cricket. I'll do roll goal. It's only because of Cricket, though. Everything else you guys did had no effect. The 1 bit was all I needed. Let's get C's in the chat for Cricket, my favorite mobile provider. Let me know if the game's too loud. I think it's fine. I actually have a different volume slider than you guys because the microphone I use, the headset I use is analog. So I actually have a headset plugged into an interface via XLR and a 1/4-inch connection. So I'm actually able to adjust my volume without affecting the volume for you guys. So I think it's a bit loud, but I think that's just for me. And I'm actually fine with that. What kind of headphones do you use? This is an Audio-Technica XLR 1/4-inch headset. I don't know the exact make and you know, model number. It's like you were an audio engineer or something. It's not like that at all, because I was not. I was a professional videographer and editor. Audio is its entire separate domain that I do not understand very well. In fact, what you're listening to right now only sounds as good as it does because Audio Ansible told me exactly what interface to purchase, and a lovely audio engineer helped me set up presets for OBS and Adobe Audition. So everything you're hearing right now, except the volume I have the game on, was done by someone else. ATH MX50s, maybe? I don't know. If it's important to you guys, I can get that information. Yeah, who's ready to figure out what those Zant hands do? Roll goal! Y'all, I played Roll Goal like once when I was like 9, and I have not played it since. I did not commit to any specific amount of Roll Goal, by the way. We're gonna play it until I'm done. Guys, I'm already doing the entirety of Cave of Ordeals tonight. Don't make me also do Roll Goal. No! My great spin! Bro! Give me hearts! No! There goes the one cycle. Why is Great Spin so hard right now? What's wrong with my analog stick? Bruh, say yeah. God, I squeezed Twitch chat for everything it was worth. Hype Train completed level 6. 27 gift subs and 1 bit. And Twitch is at 86 viewers. Just so you know, if you are new and you are over on the YouTube side, I am live on Twitch and I am doing a partner push. We have done 3 of the required 12 streams with over 75 average viewers. But this partner push is going to be going through March. So I really appreciate if you guys could just hop over to Twitch, say hi, and help me with that. And when I say partner push, I'm not talking about when your girlfriend's taking too much of the blankets at night. That's when you gotta give someone a bit of a partner push. All right, so here's the moment that genuinely stressed a lot of kids out. I'm built different, though. I don't care what those fingers do. This better make it into the supercut every time you say it. Vivid Juice, the supercut is only going to be the times I said that. No context. No Twitch, not even once. All right, so you're a straight edge YouTuber. All right, throw. God damn it. Oh, rants. Keep going. God, what those fingers do, though, you gotta tell me. You guys see Linkle sliding a bit? If you hold very slightly on the analog stick while claw shotting, you can actually slide in the direction you're holding, which is a very strange mechanic, but it's a thing. All right, there's a heart piece somewhere. Here it is. Shut up. God, it's so fine. It's so all right. I could come back with the light sword, but I'm all right. Y'all are talking about how Rivali is your hear me out. This hand is my hear me out. God, those tongue babas are my hear me out. Rivali is just a guy with a beak. Your hear me outs need to be weirder. Bruh. Oh, nice try. Cute. Hand thinks it's cute. It's right. Who said Rivali is what hear me out? That's just a furry. Yeah, guys, if Rivali is a hear me out, then anything is. All right, I'm gonna go for an LJA. Nice! I actually did it. I love going for things that can save 2 seconds and cost 20. Hey, Luxury Blast, what are you doing on YouTube? Don't you know the partner push is over on where I'm pushing my partner with my partner? Engaging in fisticuffs with a partner. Shmovement! Shmovement! No! Bullshit. Dumb. Stupid. Not cool. Unfun. Worse than the Canoe game. Unplayable. Not a skill issue in any way, shape, or form. That was the game. Dog shit. Wow. Look at how this game is screwing me when I've done nothing wrong. You know, and I think that's what hurts most of all. The fact that I've done nothing wrong. The one time every playthrough where you use... God damn it. Where you use the shield attack to actually deflect a projectile. What is wrong with the floor in this room? You just don't want to remember your Twitch login maybe next month. I will be partner pushing next month. Don't think you're getting out of this. No! Why am I so impatient? damn it! God damn it! If you're frustrated with me, just know no one's more frustrated with me than my... Goodness. All right, Twitch, you might need to refresh because OBS just said it glitched. Bro, I don't want to fight you over there. Good grief. Yeah, everyone just refresh. I don't know what seems to be wrong with the internet for the past week or two. But OBS said it disconnected and reconnected. It seems like just the internet is dog shit right now. YouTube superior platform. YouTube is nowhere near close to giving me a check mark. Twitch is. YouTube gives check marks for 100,000 subscribers, which I'm not going to hit for another year or two at best. Unless... God. Imagine how sad it would be to buy a check mark. You know, like, they're supposed to mean something. They're supposed to indicate notoriety, not that you have $8. Because I'm going to come right out and tell you guys, I have $8. Aw, man. I went for the YOLO. Wait, do I have to kill that guy first? You get back here or so help me. In this economy, having $8 is noteworthy. It's just really funny that the dumbest people in the world turned the thing that was supposed to prevent impersonation into something that just anyone can buy for $8. And then when it immediately went wrong in the way anybody could have predicted, where people just paid $8 to very legitimately impersonate people and companies, they had to disable the ability to change your username. Oh man, who could have predicted? So sad. Trick shot. Damn it. Oh, that's so close. It's literally, I didn't even aim. That should have worked. That would have been such a good clip. Now me just whining like a gay little baby has to be the clip. Wow, I'm dumb. That should have been it. Oh, I've been robbed. I demand compensation from the government. Why are we talking about tongues? Hey, Ditrey. No big issues. The right hand of the claw shot still looks a bit weird, but we understand why. Wait, I need a heart. Yeah, like, was the claw shot target culled or something? What prevented that trick shot from working? Tongues do be hot, though. Nice. What character would you pursue a long-term romantic relationship with is much different than smash or pass. Those are two completely different things. Can I get a claw shot slide? Nah, I'm bad at it. Smash or pass doesn't mean court. Now, smash, pass, or court would be an interesting question. E gay indeed, Linkle. She gay too. You see me sliding? We'll slide. You can slide. I would like to be queer platonic partners with Agatha. See? Now that is a question. Queer platonic life partner. Okay, what's like the Gen Z version of fuck, marry, kill? Instead of marry, it'd be queer platonic life partner. What's the... Instead of kill, it should be cancel or block. But, so queer platonic life partner. Well, what's fuck? What's the analog to fuck? Why does the hand get to keep moving in the cutscene? That was close, Peter. Yeah, Peter Griffin. Feet pick? I was gonna say like kink, queer platonic, life partner, cancel. Man, did I miss the heart piece already? I guess I can come back with the light sword. No, wait, I think the heart piece is there? Or not? No, I'll come back for it. Whatever. Now, a Twilight Princess character I would become queer platonic with. Interesting. Agatha's a good answer. She seems chill. She's loaded. You could just bum on her couch. She's got a great sense of fashion. Friggin' sweet, Lois. Yep, this world chose me as its hero too. I'm just that good. Alright, I'm going back for a heart piece. The heart piece. The last heart piece. No! Bruh, I'm mad. My tummy hurts and I'm mad at the government. Wait, is that the chest? Oh, that might be it. Yo, Dr. Pepic, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. And there we go. That's the final heart piece in the game. I told y'all I told y'all I'd do it. Not ashamed to admit this, I would let Twilight Midna put a collar and leash on me. So true form? Why would you be ashamed to admit something so brave? Braver than any US Marine. All right. Let's beat this palace. My God, these chatters be gay. Good for them. Good for them. I love how they weren't done with the concept of orbs, but they only wanted to give certain orbs lore. So the rest of the dungeon just has a couple orbs, but like they're nothing special. These are just orbs. No, I don't think they gave you the light sword too early. This really is just kind of a mini dungeon. Twilight Princess doesn't have any of those, but this isn't like a bona fide dungeon, you know? Its dungeon item is just the light sword, and its boss is just the game's boss rush. Ocarina of Time has things like Ice Cavern, Gerudo Training Grounds, and Bottom of the Well. Twilight Princess doesn't have any formal mini dungeons, but like Palace of Twilight and Hyrule Castle, when you combine the two of them, are like basically the game's 8th dungeon. But I don't think either of them stand alone as a dungeon. I'm not doing it. It's not worth it. I love the little fart toots that play whenever Twilight are around. Ever since I was a kid, I thought this song was stupid. But you know what song isn't stupid? I used to rule the world. Chunks would load when I gave the word. He lost his kingdom! My family just doesn't understand how deep that is. He lost his whole kingdom. It was the creepers and the skeletons, blew down the doors and boxed us in. In the first stream last week, I talked about how I showed that to my older sibling, and they said, listen, this is like impressive on a musical and animation level, but this is stupid. And I was like, fuck you! He lost his kingdom! I actually sent that clip to that sibling, and it's really funny because we're like best friends. But at that point in our lives, it was really weird because the 3.5-year age gap mattered, because it was 12 and 16 instead of 26 and 29, you know? So 12 and 16 is the difference between finding Fallen Kingdom to be gut-wrenching or stupid. Yo! Taken, thank you so much for the coffee, my friend. Let me go ahead and open that up. See if you left a message. A little message for me. A little sign. This is probably going to be a really weird question, but if you were in a world where you could be a hybrid of any animal, which animal would you be? As well, how would you want your features to present? Would you always have them, or would you be able to turn/switch them on/off? Good question. I think avian features on humanoids are about the sexiest thing you can have. I would like it if when I lost my temper or got angry, like my hands kind of slowly morphed into talons. And also if I had to shave feathers from my face. Sorry, this room is stupid, by the way. I haven't thought about it in like 15 years because I have it memorized. Wow. Yeah, because I'm so good at this game. But like, just giving you auto-scrolling platforms where it's like, pick one. And if it's the wrong one, you have to redo the auto-scroller room again. This room is too goddamn tall. The boss door is up there, and falling near the top costs like 3.5 minutes. The room is too tall. There's never a shortcut either. Just if you fall, like, you know, maybe you shouldn't have done that. Skill issue. What kind of feathers would I want on my face? Like, really, like, I don't know. If I'm shaving them, they're probably just a little stubble. But I like really long feathers. Fluffy. Maybe like an ombre of like, I don't know, ginger and pink? I don't know. What's all the questions? Are you a cop? A furry cop? He lost his kingdom! Oh my god. Oh my god. He got me. He got me. I lost my kingdom. I do not have a specific bird in mind. Creeper. Oh, man. So we back in the mine. Got a pickaxe swinging from side to side. Side to side. Can I claw shot this from down here? Hashtag skip. Yoink. Wow, that was pro. That was MLG. That was legitness. All right, Michael, I am going to... First off, is this my way up? These rapscallions. All right, Michael, I am going to get rid of one of these fairies because I'm pretty sure there are fairies in the next room. And I will try to catch a fairy for you. This one goes out to the fairy fam. Be free, Clintoris. I don't 100% remember if there's a fairy in these pots. I just hope there is. Wait, I didn't grab the boss key. I forgot the boss key, didn't I? Didn't I? No. No. Who said they loved this dungeon earlier? Because I held my tongue because I try to be a beacon of unconditional positivity in the world. But when someone said at the start of this room 10 goddamn minutes ago, I love this dungeon so much, I thought to myself, this dungeon dog shit, dude. This dungeon sucks. It's just a bunch of rooms that you can't do faster. The fact that I have already solved those rooms and made it up means nothing, because I still just have to slowly ride the platforms back up. There's no Uku, there's no way to save progress. It's just a big tower. Like, oh, I forgot the boss key. I can jump back down. Well, it's gonna take 5 more minutes to get back up. It was the creepers and the skeletons. Blew down the doors and boxed us in. Arrows whizzing by like streaks of light. I tried all that I could to stay and fight as the undead roam the streets. Families broken at my feet. Life itself suspended by a thread. Oh, why was it that I wasn't dead? I forgot about this benevolent center platform, by the way. All right, I'll give it to them. This platform is kind. I will say, though, still an unacceptable climb back to the boss. I've never died to Zant, but can you fucking imagine? It probably takes like 10 minutes to get back. Right? Also, why doesn't this barrier appear unless you have boss key? What a strange sequence. Yeah, Midna lost her whole kingdom, and my sibling doesn't even care. All right, is there a fairy in here? No? No fairy. All right. Well, sorry, Michael. Also, I spent a fairy for nothing. We will find a fairy. So no head? Snowhead? Ugh! Alright. Let's do this. The fairy was inside me all along. God, that reminds me of theater camp. You speak of magic? Still your tongue for a moment, whelp, and I will tell you of both magic and the oppression of ages. The people of our tribe, a tribe that mastered the arts of magic, were locked away in this world like insects in a cage. Yeah? Cry about it. In the shadows, we regressed. Oh, that's fashy language. So much so that we soon knew neither anger nor hatred, nor even the faintest bloom of desire. That's just not true, dude. And all of it was the fault of the useless, do-nothing Democrats that had resigned itself to this miserable half-existence. Whoa, dude. Relax. You're gonna get me banned from Twitch. I had served and endured in that depraved household for far too long, my impudent princess. And why, you ask? Because I believed that I would be the next to rule our people? That is why. All right, damn. Show me how you really feel. But would they acknowledge me as their king? No. And as such, I was denied the magic powers befitting our ruler. Bro, I know you like Keanu Reeves, but like, relax. It was then, in the thrall of hatred and despair, that I turned my eyes to the heavens and found a god. Bro, relax. Bro. Bro, that's the ball of white-hot, unbridled rage that became the frontrunner after Obama's second term. It's one of my favorite Classic Onion videos. A few days after Election Day 2012, it was just a white-hot ball of pure rage, clear frontrunner for 2016. By the way, to people just joining us on YouTube, I'm doing a Twitch partner push, meaning I need to have over 75 concurrent viewers on Twitch until the end of March. We can do this. Hold. If you're on Twitch, stay in line. All right, let's go. Get fucked. My great spin! Bastard! I mean, this boss rules, but it is kind of just a boss rush. At the very least, Zant is uniquely using all of these boss arenas and gimmicks. So it's not a bad boss rush. It's actually maybe the best boss rush in the series. Actually, I think the Nightmare in Link's Awakening being a boss rush for a lot of bosses from different games, like A Link to the Past, was also cool. I think more games should have boss rushes from different games. Bro, I need that heart. No! Great spin. Honestly, that's something Majora's Mask could have done. Now that I think about it. It could have. Damn it. I'm not gonna make it. Have fun over there. I'm pretty sure he appears in the one furthest from you. Get over here! Good boy. Oops. I'm staying in my bathing suit. This one doesn't really do anything different about the Ook fight, but that's fine. Hearing a Zantified version of the Ook leitmotif is good enough. Yeah, Triforce Riku, you get it. This right here is the only reason the any % speedrun goes to Snow Peak Ruins and gets the ball and chain, by the way. Snow Peak Ruins is not required in any way, shape, or form. But beating Zant is. So the any % speedrun has to spend about 8 minutes getting the ball and chain. Yeah, gotta stub his toe somehow. All right, guys, magic armor for this final part of the fight. Let's dance. Wow. That was a pretty good phase. It's not every day I say let's dance and then actually dance. And now we're wearing magic armor for this cutscene. No luxury blast, nothing about beating Snow Peak Ruins is required for the any percent run. Ate like 70 rupees there. Who's counting? 20 more pose? You're dreaming. A member of the presidential cabinet discovers he is, in fact, disposable and will not be pardoned. I meant resurrected. He's dead. All right. Why did bro just moan? I love how Midna is far more motivated to rescue Zelda than Linkle. 20 hearts. We did it. 100%. Don't look at the po count. Hey, that's a multiple of 60. Roll goal time. Oh, I forgot. 25 more subs. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm a good sport. Yo, we're just not gonna tell the Snappy Supercut about the pose, all right? We're just not gonna tell them. Take the money and run. Take my cut of all of those subs, which is like 80 bucks, 70 bucks, and just fucking book it. Get the hell out of here. Ruin my entire online reputation for less than $100. Yeah, I mean, on one hand, the Snappy Supercut doesn't give you the big picture of the playthrough, but on the other hand, this playthrough is over 20 hours at this point. So there's a trade-off. Are you guys really gonna make me do Roll Goal before Cave of Ordeals? Like, do I have to go play Roll Goal right now? I guess so. All right. The people who donated are asking. I'll go do Roll Goal now. God damn it. I already came to the fishing hole for the heart piece and bottle. Why are you guys doing this to me? You think it's cute? You think it's funny? You're some sick motherfuckers. I have 158 subs right now on Twitch, which is kind of crazy. Maybe fish a little while I'm there. You people are just trying to make the stream longer. All right. I don't even know where the door is. That's how little I do roll goal. What? Whoa, Beef, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub on Twitch. All right, where is it? It's right there. I kind of remember this. What, I can't just play it? Do I have to talk to her? I'm sorry. Okay, you see up for a closer look. Oh. You gotta stare at it? Roll goal. Costs 5 rupees to play. All right. This is begging to use gyro. There's no way the Wii U version made this gyro, but it absolutely should have. Am I wrong? This is begging to be gyro. This was gyro in the HD version? You're kidding. No, guys, gyro didn't exist when the Wii version came out. It probably used pointer controls poorly. To think we almost went to Cave of Ordeals. I love that it gave you 2 minutes for this course. Imagine that taking 2 minutes without falling. How many levels are there? Isn't this just the same one? No! Gotta leave the building and come back. God, that's awesome. Lord George, thank you so much for the 500 bits. As promised, $5 if you played it. Well, thank you. All right, I'm gonna leave and come back. How many boards are there? How many times do I have to come back? Eight boards? All right, is that what you paid for, Natadan? All right. A million? God, can you imagine if they were procedurally generated? That would rule. Yeah, I imagine with gyro, this would be genuinely difficult. But with an analog stick, it really is as simple as just holding cardinal directions. With some patience. There's no reason to ever not move in a cardinal direction. You know, just up or down, left or right. A task of this would rule. Are you kidding? Be like a Super Monkey Ball speed run. You guys paid for this. You guys paid a lot of money for this. Is it everything you dreamed of? Oh my god. Are you kidding? What was that? God, would it have killed them to render an actual ball instead of a little bubble texture that doesn't move? It's not rolling. The overhead light isn't changing. Hi, I'm doing this as a bit because I asked my wife earlier to say hi on my behalf. I love Marble Game. Hi to my wife, Noodles, who is watching this in the other room. Oh my God, is this love? I think Noodle is the one who first asked for Marble Game, and I straight up didn't remember what it was. Was that Linkle saying phew? Hell yeah, Undead Satellite. Oh boy, here we go. This one honestly seems easier than the last one. Riveting. All right. I promised 8 boards. Are you guys amazed by my gamer skills? Are you guys amazed by my patience? Whew. This has to be in the supercut fully unedited. Yeah. All right, that was, what, 3? Or was that 4? I think that was 3. So this is 4. Whoa. Careful. Yeah, by the way, YouTube, I am live on Twitch, and I'm doing a partner push. It would mean a lot if you could hop over and be a viewer on Twitch right now. Otherwise, I might just have to hit my girlfriend. Simply snaps out of context. I think these long stretches are actually easier. All right, this looks a little tricky. Especially because the collision on this 2D texture, not a ball, is weird. No! Oh, man. Whoa. Hey, since this is just a texture, could we replace it with anything? Like a texture of Snappy in it like a hamster ball? Theoretically. Just asking for a friend. Kind of really want to do that right now. Oh my god. I'm just thinking of how that would only take like 5 minutes in Photoshop. I would just have to dump the texture, edit, and replace it. No. Oh, that's frustrating. God. What is this? Is this fun? It's going a bit faster when I'm being less careful. Look where careful gets me. Careful gets me in the toilet. Look at this gaming skill. Bro. Oh my god. This is board 4, Silicon. You all did this. If viewership tanks and we don't get partner, just remember what you did. Frickin' noodle. Asking for marble. Whew. This one minigame is going to add 30 minutes to the supercut. No, I don't think so. We're halfway there. Yo, Undead Satellite, thank you so much for the 200 bits. Funniest thing is now I've confirmed she didn't ask for this. Can we continue to blame it on her? Yes. Is that a ramp? So it'll roll further, right? Whoa. Oh my god. Give me a break. Oh, this is harder than that. Whoa. It's not a cardinal direction. I'm a god. One take, Tony! That was actually first try. Too easy. I do have an octagonal gate. That's why this is as easy as it is. Oh boy, another ramp. Whoa, that was close. Though my analog stick is never getting even close to the gate because I'm doing such Ah, bummer. Minor movements. Whoa, so you can really stop the ball on a dime if you hard pivot in the opposite direction. I've been maybe giving the physics in this too much credit. Because in real life, if it's too close to an edge, hard tilting it in that direction would make it, you know, fall off the ledge instead of turning around. There we go. Why does this even exist? A developer was bored, and God bless them. Yeah. Would it have really been too much processing power for it to be a 3D ball that actually rolls? Instead of a static texture? All right, 2 ramps. All right, I got this. Whoa, yeah, you can so compensate. Oh, this is gonna be tough, though. Oh my god, that's heartless. Oh my god, you have to be shitting me. Oh no. You can rotate the board with the C stick? Oh. Okay. I don't know if that'll really help, but maybe psychologically. Man, the ball doesn't behave in a way that feels consistent. Yeah, Ditrey, this is kind of a train wreck. You can't look away. Do you guys see how wonky that collision is? It's like popping down the second it touches a corner. Also, I love that since it's a static texture that doesn't move, when you rotate the camera, the ball doesn't change. Yo, this is a rupee trap. Goal! All right, one more. One more. Oh, good lord. Are you kidding? A developer was bored. Oh, no. A developer was bored and made it my problem. Huh? Could you imagine if HD rewarded a stamp for this? So the 100% speedrun had to do it? It's alright. I'm okay. No! What? What was that? No! Oh, I had it! Huh? No! Ah! Yes! 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 Do I get something? Nothing? I get nothing for beating the 8th board? Oh my god. Oh. Is this just starting over? Yeah, I already did all of her roll goal games, she said. Try fishing. All right.
Okay.
You get 100 real life dollars. All right, but that's not what I signed up for. All right, yo, Tesseros, thank you. Tesseros, thank you so much for the coffee, my friend. Hang on. I'm checking for a sweet message. Thank you for roll goal. Roll goal. Here's the reward. Thank you for the $3. Means a lot. All right, there's nothing special about the boat. I didn't get any lure. What are you fake bitches talking about? I miss roll goal. I'm done with all of you. I got nothing. I just became a roll goal champion. The line is normal. What are you talking about? That's just my little Jeff the Killer line. Go to sleep. Ah. Lady, you're pretty and all, but I'm done. Oh, change lures? Oh. Oh, worth it. Roll goal was worth it. I'm gonna catch a fish. I'm gonna catch a fish. Best game of all time. Woggy. Woggy. Give me that frog. Give me that fish. Good luck, there's no tutorial on how to use it, and it has mechanics. What? What do you mean? It has mechanics. What do you mean? Yeah, it's called The Reel. Oh, it's a windy and sunny day. I feel insignificant. Hang on. What? I need a minute. Hang on. I need a win. Hang on, guys. Stay in line. If you are in Twitch for the partner push, stay in line. It's okay, guys. You don't hear anything. You don't hear anything.
Select a file.
Hang on.
Select a character.
Hold on, Froggy. I'm coming. Select a stage.
Now this is fishing. Come here, Froggy. Oh, hang on. Hang on, hang on. I got this. Froggy!
Something's biting.
Whoa! Holy hell. You know, I planned on just catching Froggy once as a joke, but I guess that's the bombastic life of Big the Cat.
I got a fish.
All right, now we'll catch Froggy.
Something's biting.
Aaron Hansen in shambles. What do you mean you just navigate the lure in front of Froggy and then Froggy grabs it? I need to make this take an hour for content.
Maybe next time.
Select.
Hold on, Froggy. I'm coming.
It's all right, guys. We're going to beat all 4 levels. It's going to take 2 minutes. Hang on.
Select a stage.
You should always live in a constant state of fear knowing I might suddenly start playing Sonic Adventure. That is a thing every Simply Snaps viewer needs to understand and make peace with. Also, this is fishing.
Something's biting.
Easy. This makes sense. This
Maybe next
makes
time.
sense. This clicks.
Froggy, I'm coming.
I get this.
Select a stage.
Y'all made me play roll goal. I'm making you watch me beat every level as Big the Cat. I think it's only fair. Froggy!
Something's biting.
I do not understand how Big the Cat is hard. I'm saying this honestly. I think it's an actual character flaw of mine. Ever since I was a kid, it just made sense to me. And
Which stage do you want to
people
play?
look at me play Big the Cat, and they're like, how are you doing this? And I'm like, how aren't you doing this? You just catch the frog. You put the lure in front of him, and then he bites it. What are you guys playing? Where it doesn't just happen like that. People are like, how are you doing this? And it's like, doing what? Like, I don't understand. I think my PB for Big the Cat is like 740 something for his whole story. Come on, Froggy.
Something's biting. Froggy.
All right.
Maybe next time.
Zelda fans in the audience are asking if we can go back to Zelda, but my Sonic Zelda fans in the audience understand.
Select your character.
Yo, Natadan, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. And for Tesseros once again gave a coffee. Also, yeah, hang on. I just need to beat the boss, and then we're done.
Aim for the frog and cast your
Yeah.
lure.
Only as a Sonic Zelda fan can you truly appreciate Simply Snaps. All right, we beat the boss. I'm going to read that coffee, and then we'll go back to Twilight Princess.
Select a character.
Made my day a second time with this fishing. Yippee, hooray, thank you. You know what? The pleasure, the privilege is mine. And now, we retire Sonic Adventure. We resume Twilight Princess. Everyone in shambles. Everyone's like, no! The duality of man are the people who are like, why are we playing Sonic Adventure? And then the other half of the chat is like, why are we going back to Twilight Princess? I just want to note, we didn't lose any viewers on Twitch for that, because Twitch are real ones. Before you leave, go stare at Henna's Canoe. This is a PG-13 stream. Where is the canoe? What are you talking about? The one inside? What about it? That's my private boat. I don't lend it out to customers. It's a 2-seater. What? Someone changed some dialogue. Damn. All right. Yelling at streamers works sometimes. Only sometimes. All right, gamers. Cave of Ordeals. Deal or deals? Wow, one guy. Cave of Orgies for some reason. Would that make that room an orgy for one? Stacy had a headache, Jenny was in jail. Brenda had to work like Kate was getting Jenny's bail. Angela got scurvy, Ashley caught a cold. Sally's dad exploded, that's what I was told. Nobody showed, but I'm gonna have some fun. Let's get this party started, it's an orgy for one. It's me and my hand, and it's hotter than the sun. So break out the tissues, it's an orgy for one. I'm working out my issues at an orgy for one. Oh my god, Spider. Bro. Cringe. What is your actual problem? Alright. No! My great spin! It was great, and now it's nothing! Yeah, I saw Ninja Sex Party at their Pure Elegance tour in 2025. Life-changing experience. Tupperware Remix Party was there too. Twerp was great. Really, really powerful presence. They did 69-69 for the first time live. It was something. They did Starlight Brigade because Twerp was there. It was a good concert. I got shit-faced. They were selling the big kind of White Claws that were also the 8% like surge variety. What are the blue can White Claws called that are like 8% instead of 5? God, oh my god. I had 3 of those throughout the like 4-hour concert, and also a couple cocktails. Oh my god, it was a good night. It was woo! It was a great week. Bomb! Man, I can't believe they took my great spin. White Claw wasted. You left with Ninja Brian's nut corn. Oh my god, what was all of that corn stuff? I did not understand. I did not meet the band after the show. In fact, the band manager said at the start of the show, we will not be doing encores. We will not be hanging out after. We are not going to a bar or a club after the show. We are all in our 40s, and we have to be in Texas tomorrow. We are going to bed. So, I respect it. Great concert. Yeah, base manager. He's like, we're all in our 40s. We are going to bed the second the show's over. Do not go looking for us in town. We're not going anywhere. What? There's a rare chew jelly in here, right? Did I miss it? Or is that a different floor? Oh, Michael, did I miss special dialogue for that great fairy? There are a few more chances to catch it. Oh, I'd love to see Weird Al. Weird Al is definitely in my, if he's ever anywhere near where I live, I will drive like 4 hours to see. I have a few musicians like that. I only have one stand-up comedian that I would drive like 4 hours to see, and that is one Gary Gulman. That man is my hero. Normal Al. I love Gary Gulman. If you need a pick-me-up, if you need a laugh, look up Gary Gulman roleplay. It's a hysterical scene where he talks about how he likes to roleplay with his girlfriend, but he gets way too into character, and he basically spends 10 minutes world building the roleplay scene that he made for he and his girlfriend, where he is a tenured professor at a prestigious New England university. He has to use a pseudonym because the university does not hire Jewish professors, but he plans on changing from within. Go along to get along. He just spends like 10 minutes world building and does not have sex with his girlfriend. It's amazing. No, but I have now officially, well, I've met Aaron. I have seen Dan Avidan, and that's enough for me. I met Aaron in 2016 when he did that promotional thing with Wendy's, and he went to the first Wendy's location in Columbus. And they made it like an ARG. Like, they tweeted coordinates all day. And I realized, oh shit, that's like 3 hours from where I live. So I went to a Wendy's in Columbus, Ohio, and met Aaron. And they were just like bringing out boxes of burgers and just giving them to people. They really screwed up and did not think that many people would come. There were like hundreds of people. We were supposed to meet inside the Wendy's. Instead, they had to move us to a field outside of the Wendy's. And instead of like a meet and greet, it was basically one long line to get your picture taken with him. The only reason I actually got to exchange words with him is because I happened to be standing where he secretly arrived. And I was just like, oh my god, hey Aaron. He was like, hey. And like, my sibling and I exchanged a few words with him. And he was like, there are so many people here. I didn't think there would be so many people here. And we were like, you came to Ohio. There's nothing here. If there's anything within 5 hours, everyone's coming. He was like, oh no. And then I did not see him again for the next like 4 hours I was there. I got my picture with him before the line even started. And then there was a 4-hour line to get a picture with him. They had to stop signing things because it was just too much. It was like a picture and goodbye. Poor guy didn't get Wendy's. Damn it, Michael. I didn't see what you put for the fairy. I'll do it next time, I promise. But yeah. Listen, meeting Aaron and saying hi to him, that was fun. But, like, I don't need to meet Dan Avidan. I wanted to see him perform, and I did. I don't know what I would say to Dan Avidan, except, hey, you're a funny guy and I like your music. You know, I don't need to be best friends with these people. It was cool. It was a cool experience. But my connection to Dan is his music, so I'm glad I got to see him play. My connection to Aaron is watching him suffer the consequences of his hubris. So him being overwhelmed by 500 Ohioans when he thought he was just going to have some burgers is an appropriate way to have met him. No, 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 no. Why is my great spin so bad today? I don't know what any of you guys are talking about. Oh! God damn it, I got hit! Arrows kill people! Arrows don't kill people. Buck Hoblins kill people. This is brought to you by the Hyrule RA. I kind of got bored of the metaphor there near the end. Bro. I don't know. I know I benefit directly from parasocial bonds. I have like 200 people watching me play Twilight Princess right now, but I personally like get anxious at the idea of meeting the artists I enjoy, like Toby Fox, a man whose art has influenced me like few others. I don't know if I would want to, like, meet him. What would I say? You know? Like, hey, good job on Undertale. He'd be like, never heard that one. Wait, you like Undertale? Oh my god. I don't know. Obviously, the caveat of never meet your heroes, they will disappoint you. Yo, Saint Studio, thank you so much for the 100 bits, my friend. Obviously, never meet your heroes, they will disappoint you, but also just like, God, like, I would much rather see Gerard Way perform than, like, sit down with Gerard Way and, like, what, have a beer? Like, what do people want to do with their heroes? I guess it's one thing if it's like a master of your craft, right? If you are a writer and you could pick the brain of your favorite writer ever, maybe that would be one thing. But as far as just like a celebrity you like, I don't know. Am I making sense? Okay, I'm gonna pay attention. I wouldn't even ask my favorite writer for advice because everything's a crapshoot and no one can give you actionable advice for success because everyone is just the winner of their own lottery. I'm impressed that you made it this far, hero. In praise of your efforts thus far, I will release fairies to the Elden Spring. Where's the Yuri? Michael, am I stupid? Most of your heroes are dead? No, honey, I'm not dead. Oh. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, oh no. Oh, I feel so silly. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm dead. Because if all of your heroes are dead, well, I'm obviously your biggest hero, and that means I'm dead, and none of you have known how to tell me. Unless there's something even more embarrassing going on. But I can hardly imagine what. Hello, Internet! Welcome to Game Theory. Is Simply Snaps dead? Which, if you ever wear bootleg illegal Simply Snaps merch to a meetup, I will pretend you don't exist. Why was that a really good impression? Lil bro doesn't know. Can I start making up lies about my MatPat impression? Can I make up that, like, I was a backup voiceover artist for him? Where, like, if he ever had, like, laryngitis or something, I would just voice. Can we just start creating lore about my good game theory impression? Oh yeah, that's actually where Simply Snaps cut her teeth. Voiceover for Game Theory. Bro, I'm so scared! Nom nom nom. That is the lantern oil bottle I bought from Koro at the start of the game. I have not used it. But yeah, for those of you who weren't here at the start of the stream when I announced this, next week I'm going to be doing a test with Twilight Princess Randomizer. Just to make sure the Linkle mod works. Oh no. Oh my god. And by the way, if you're watching on YouTube, but you prefer to watch things on Twitch, I just want to let you guys know I am actually live on Twitch TV/SimplySnaps. I'm in fact doing a partner push, which requires having 75 average viewers per stream for 2 consecutive months. We are almost done with February, and then we just have to do March. And then I'll get a check mark that will be by my name. Come on, guys, the value proposition is huge. And when I say partner push, I don't mean when your girlfriend is hogging too much of the bed covers at nighttime in bed. When you have to give your girlfriend a bit of a partner push because on account of all the covers you have to. I wish I had great spin. This is bullshit. Awesome, Ditrey. Cannot wait to do an entire second Linkle playthrough in Twilight Princess HD. That definitely justifies an entire second playthrough, right, chat? You'd watch it. You guys would stick around, right? You wouldn't be mad if I just did another 100% playthrough of the Linkle mod, but in HD. Yeah, I'd watch that. See, what I love about my chat is that you're all honest with yourselves. No! You'd watch for the stamps. I'm not promising every stamp. Gay. Can we get the Linkle stamps at least? I don't think Ditrey is replacing the Link stamps with Linkle. You'd have to ask them. All right, here we are, gamers. My nuts, dark. My knuckles, ironed. Yo, Cyberblade Wolf, I'd watch Roll Goal HD. I bet y'all would. Bro, it's so cringe how they just hang out. Are they dating? Ah! Oh my god, if I had 10 fewer hearts, I'd be dead. Ah! Oh my gourd. I'm not gonna die, but I am getting frustrated. Holy shit. They're boyfriends. Bro. Hang on. I think it'll actually be easier with both of them naked. Yeah. All right. Good Lord. They call it the Cave of Ordeals because it's a fucking ordeal to get through this shit. Cow a fucking piece of dog shit. Yeah, Purple Fedora, there were a lot of gift subs earlier for a just stupid reason. All right, check this out. This floor is funny. I'm not fighting this shit. Grow up. Get a job. Oh my god, guys, look at my rupee count. And don't forget it. All right. I'm magic armoring. I'm drinking fairy tears. I have great spin, and I won't lose it. Chat, turn on the TV. Any channel. Any channel. A fun little mini game I like in Cave of Ordeals is trying to keep up your magic armor with all the rupee drops. And this is an actually fun mini game, unlike most of the mini games in Twilight Princess. Guys, they made a second Twilight Realm. Sweet Hylia, they hit the Temple of Time! I think it'd be funny if magic armor took rupees away even while you were wolf. Another rare chew jelly. Let me get that in my bottle. Oh no! Treachery! No! See, why does it cost rupees? Why does it cost multiple rupees a second just to have equipped, and then also takes dozens of rupees anytime you get hit? I just don't understand the practical application of the magic armor. I don't understand when you're supposed to use it. You know? And like, I've never seen a mod that fixes it. I'm alright. I'm covered in ghost rats, but I'm alright. The rats might be ghosts, but the plague they hold is very real. Ow! Why does it cost rupees to get hit and to have it equipped? Honestly, all you would have to change is get rid of the passive drain, because it seems like they already fully implemented an effect that takes rupees when you're hit. I'm spending all my money. Oh, you think magic armor was nerfed by the removal of the magic meter? That doesn't sound crazy. In Wind Waker, it just used magic, which is a way easier resource to replenish than rupees. I'm all right. What? Did his scabbard just knock me over? Well, rip the great spin. I really thought there was no way. That is cuckoo. Never seen that. Great spin, dead. Just like hope. Doesn't even matter if I wear magic armor now. Oh, good! I'm singling this one out. It's my first victim. Ah! Bro. What do I even care? My great spin's gone. There's no getting it back. You don't get extra credit for hearts you keep. These guys are so hot. Man, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom lack one kind of enemy. There are no Iron Knuckles or Dark Nuts. And Tears of the Kingdom added so many enemy types. It's crazy they didn't add a capable bipedal sword fighter. I understand that some moblins hold swords. You know that's not what I mean. You know? An equal, a knight. There are no dark knights in Tears of the Kingdom. And no, Phantom Ganon doesn't count. That's a boss. Especially since Dark Knights are from Zelda 1. And like, Breath of the Kingdom bring back so many Zelda 1 things, like Gleeoks and Lynels and stuff. Where's the Dark Knight? There are no just sword-fighting baddies in that game. Imagine the special weapon they could drop. Yeah, the scabbard legit has a hitbox. Blah. Yeah, I'm not talking about the Yiga, and you guys know it. I really want to kill this guy with ball and chain. I'm playing with my food. Ige. Hang on, how do you do this? There we go. Ah! Love it. All right, that's it, right? All right, I'm gonna read the text very carefully in case there's something I've been missing. Oh my God, she said it! It is a cave of ordeals. Did she just give me her gamer girl bathwater? Oh my god, a male wife. You caught a fairy in a bottle. It will come to your aid with hearts if your health runs out. For some strange reason, you have the urge to name it Proxy. Wait, what? Is that a Phantom Hourglass reference? Yeah, weird gap in the text. It did kind of work. Oh, is that a Hyrule Warriors reference? Okay. I only played that game once. Yeah, that's not what the fairy in Phantom Hourglass is named. Very cool, Michael. I'm glad I finally did that right. All right. Well, gamers, I think it's time to head to Hyrule Castle. What do you think? The next Linkle mod should be for Hyrule Warriors. $110 viewers on Twitch. Who want me? I'm starting to think you guys like me. Like me. Damn it, are you saying someone beat us to putting Linkle in Hyrule Warriors? Eh, you're all right. Damn. I would eat Snappy's shield with permission. Oh my god, that's a way to say you like me. All right, is this scene 2, Yuri? I think Linkle holds Midna at the end of it. So yes. Atoms are actually just girls. Oh! Whoa! Please! Have mercy! Whoa. You beat that guy up without even touching him. 7 vaginas. Imagine. My god. My god. Look at them. Look at them. Here we are. Definitely the first game that captured the sheer scale of Hyrule Castle. My great spin. Now my spin is just fine. It's just fine! You ever notice you kind of ending blow those guys in the dick? When you die, but she keep ending blow. Stupid. There are no more great spins, Bart. Only spins. God, see how much simpler it is when they die in one spin? All right, we got a score to settle. Last time I saw this guy, I got so mad, I clenched my jaw hard enough to undo my facial feminization surgery. This time, smiling, keeping my larynx open, tongue to the bottom teeth. I love how he's just like, all right, I'm done. Enough. POV, you're a treasure, and Linkle found you. I follow the strongest side. That's all I've ever known. I'm not dying for this. He spoke. Yeah, King Bublin is pretty good. King Bublin. Bublin, whatever. Oh yeah, that's definitely him acknowledging you as the strongest side. I'm done, you know? Whatever you say goes. No more banditing? Fine. Whatever. Let's go. Never trap Linkle in a situation. spin is great. I always thought these stairs looked like Hershey bars. You know, like the little Hershey squares. Like I could just break off some of these. It's a little more obvious now how low res they are, but on a CRT, they looked like chocolate. I understand they're supposed to look like dark oak or something, like a, I don't know. I don't know what those are supposed to be. Spruce. Jungle. Maybe the hell trees, those grow in hell. Spruce Groose. All right, let's do this. Damn it, I didn't get it all the way. I'm really feeling that shred out. Dead. Whatever. I was closer that time. Where are the stairs? I imagine Ganon tried to make it harder to get up there. Because later the stairs are just straight up broken. Uh-oh. What am I going to do to those guys? Maybe a great spin? I mean, hey, if it works, it works, ladies and germs. What do you want me to say? Oh boy, 2 dark nuts? Why not 3? Come on, game designers, get with it. Make up your mind. Ow. Mike, wait, spin! Ah! You made my spin mediocre! Oh my god, that works. Get styled on. Damn it. I'll get it one of these days. I've seen the speed runners. I have seen them frolic. I've seen how they kill these dark nuts. Maybe someday. Ow. My great spin. That wasn't clean. I did smoke the shit out of roll goal. I made roll goal my girlfriend. The all right spin. It's okay. You know. All right, how's this drink? Ooh. Oh. Oh, this triple berry sour is exquisite, ladies and germs. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fun fact, that is not the castle courtyard we were in earlier. That is a low poly imitation. The door they're about to run into isn't even real, it's a texture. As opposed to the very real door from earlier. That's real in real life. Also, they're gone. I like to think they are reclaiming the castle, because defeating Ganon isn't enough. Those freedom fighters need to, like, take back the country. You know? They are, in a very real way, storming the capital to liberate the people. I don't have great spin. This is bullshit. Half a heart. Oh no, what am I gonna do? And Aralphos. Here's another thing I can't believe there wasn't a single one of in Tears of the Kingdom. And Aralphos would rule. It would fuck. That would be awesome in Tears of the Kingdom. Are you kidding me? I mean, the Aracudas are cool, and I always prefer new enemies to rehashes. But just one? When are they gonna bring mini-bosses back? Mini-bosses! Where are the goddamn mini-bosses? I'm mad. I'm getting fired up. I'm upset. Where are the mini-bosses? 3D Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom has a bunch of cool kinds of enemies. I guess Tears of the Kingdom kind of has mini-bosses in the forms of, like, the Sludge-like, Moragia, etc. But you know what I mean. They're not in the dungeon. Where are the mini-bosses in the dungeons? Oh, that was close. The Zelda I grew up with is missing. I'm sad. Uh-oh. And now here's the reason that every 100% file I have always has double claw shot and spinner equipped. Because if all you're doing is booting up the game to fight Ganon and watch the ending, these are the two items you need. Uh-oh, gamers. Are you kidding? Just once. Just once. Hey, did you hear that? Yeah. Ah! hate it when it's that close. Hang on. No, I refuse. The false paradigm you've presented me with does not abide. Have fun. See ya! Y'all never seen that? That's actually optimal. That's not just funny. It is as free as it looks. You just claw shot the candle, and it's over. And then Linkle kind of just stares at him, power pose. All right, let's try to find landmarks. What do you think that is over there? What do you think that is? And what's that? Those have to be like parts of the castle, right? But they're really far away. What is that? And that. And that. Yeah. God, this is a big castle. Like I said, Twilight Princess is the first game to really sell the scale of Hyrule Castle. And I'm gonna say it, Hyrule Castle is smaller in Breath of the Wild. All right, do I do this in magic armor like the thumbnail, or do I do it in Linkle attire? I think I do it in the classic green hood. I think there's only one way to do it. And that's in the classic green hood. Save? All right. You guys think I'm gonna game over? Guys, I saved at the start of Hyrule Castle. How long do you think this would take? You gotta do iron boots for the final cutscene, though. I hear your iron boots, and I raise you depleted magic armor. My God. I love how Ganon never looks at Link, never has a single word to say to him. This entire conflict is between Ganon and Midna. Ganon more recognizes you like a force of nature in this game. Like, as much as I wish Ganon weren't in this game, I can appreciate what is here. And this was Ganon versus Midna and Zelda. Like, I mean, Linkle's cute and all. Like, we're not a person. He doesn't look at us. He doesn't talk to us. He doesn't have anything to say to us. And yes, at the end, he forces a barrier with just the two of us because he respects, and I'm sorry, I'm saying Link here because I'm talking about the actual game, not the mod. He respects Link as a man in the sense of like a force, a knight, you know, like a capital M man. He's gonna deal with us, but first he has to talk to Midna. He has nothing to say to us. This is the child timeline, meaning we never even fought him in Ocarina of Time. He probably knows of the hashtag legends. He knows we have a piece of the Triforce, but like, we're kind of just a thing he has to overcome. Like you batten the hatches for an oncoming storm, you know? But we're not like his rival. He doesn't really give a shit about us. He's shit-talking Midna right now. Your people have long amused me, Midna, to defy the gods with such petty magic, only to be cast aside. How very pathetic. We have a piece of the Triforce because in the adult timeline, Ganon got it. And the theory is basically that, like, the Triforce still went to everybody who got it in Ocarina of Time in both splits. Pathetic as they were, though, they served me well. Their anguish was my nourishment. Oh, I saw a YouTube short the other day that presented Twilight Princess as having a plot hole. It said, unfounded as far as I can tell, I can't find a source on this. The short says Twilight Princess was originally supposed to be the third and final game featuring the Hero of Time. I don't know if that's true. I'm gonna need a source on that. However, his argument is that it was supposed to take place like 10 years after Ocarina of Time, and that the obvious reason for that is that Ganondorf is executed in the events of Twilight Princess, and that it makes no sense that Ganon would wait 100 years. That Ganon would wait 100 years, basically, before he launched his assault, right? Because the short said it was supposed to be 10 years later, but then they made it 100 years later, and that left a plot hole. And his argument was that the plot hole is, why would Ganon wait in the Twilight Realm for 100 years before trying to retake Hyrule? This line right here, dude, great example of, before you point out a plot hole, replay the game, read the dialogue, right here. Pathetic as they were, though, they served me well. Their anguish was my nourishment. Their hatred bled across the void and awakened me. I drew deep of it and grew strong again. Guys, he was on death's doorstep after his execution attempt. He needed 100 years of feeding on the anguish and suffering of the Twilight before he could come back. That's not a plot hole. They explain why he waited 100 years. Before you make a YouTube short about Twilight Princess's biggest plot thread that messed up, maybe replay the ending of the game and pay attention to Ganon's dialogue. No shade to this guy. I'm more talking in general. I don't even remember the username. Don't go looking for this short and giving the guy shit. I'm just saying, in general, as someone who regularly has my own quote-unquote mistakes pointed out by, frankly, inattentive viewers, I'm sensitive to inattentive consumers pointing out quote-unquote plot holes. But if you are one of the chosen wielders of power, as you claim, I will risk everything to deny you. I wonder how that line is in native Japanese, because it almost sounds like what she's saying here is, if you really were chosen by the gods, then I deny the gods. That's not what she says in the English script, but doesn't that seem like what she's getting at there? Because the sages say, by some cruel joke of the gods, Ganondorf was given the Triforce of Power, right? And what Midna says there, if you really are chosen by the gods like you claim, then I'll do everything in my power to deny you. Is she like saying she's denying the sovereignty of the goddesses? I don't know. Also, quite notably, Ganon is still using Twilight magic, even in the climax. He spent 100 years feeding on their ancient power. Because Ganon is a thief, and none of his power is his own. He just takes whatever's around. And he feels high and mighty because he has a piece of the Triforce. But He stole that too. Yeah, he's also calling himself the King of Light and Shadow. All right, let's do this. Whoa! Mistimed that. Damn it. Fun fact, this fight can technically go on forever. Ganon does a random amount of non-energy ball attacks before doing another energy ball. And while the worst time loss in a speed run to this fight was 2 minutes, it can, theoretically. Wow. Why am I bad at this tonight? This is embarrassing. This is like going in the snappy supercut. Ah! Zelda, you're embarrassing me in front of Twitch. I'm doing a partner push, you know. You know what that means? There we go. That's supposed to be brain dead and free. That's the strategy I came up with as a 10-year-old. I've never messed that up before, and I just messed it up twice. It's really weird. Two minutes of what? 2 minutes of Zelda just kind of flying around and not doing an energy ball. Like I said, she does a random amount of not energy ball until she does the next one. Theoretically, this would never happen, but theoretically, she could just float there forever. That was like pixel perfect, damn. I almost got clapped. All right, Zelda, come on. That's the strategy. You see, that's the strategy I came up with as a kid. The first part of Jump Strike knocks the energy ball back, and then the ground pound of Jump Strike sends it back up to her before she's able to deflect it. I don't know why I messed that up twice. Get that toxic masculinity out of your girlfriend, Midna. Guys, here comes the pose. Everyone get your screenshots ready. There it is! Let's go. Quick on the draw. That was clean. You almost got me. Oh! Well done. And he's dead. That's what you keep your great fairy tears for, kids. Where's my Ganondorful mod? His name would be Tranon, and Vitrin has already drawn Wind Waker Tranon. Oh my god. The golden radiant Yuri energy. Midna, thank you for charging my JO crystals while I was gone. Oh, the energy, it's so goopy. I'm not gonna joke here. This interaction's really sweet. All three of these being women up here is just really cool. I don't know. Yeah, first time Zelda has seen Linkle, not as a dog. Hell yeah, Ditrey. You did a really good job with this. Cool. Are our freedom fighter friends dead? Is the castle gone? Also, notice how Zelda's the one that looks devastated. First. Yeah, the castle is straight up gone. To shreds, you say? I'm sorry, I just think these cutscenes are something really special because they're silent. It's just music and written dialogue, and I think all of these scenes would have been worse if they were voiced. I'm not saying one is better than the other, I'm saying one was Zelda, and I didn't need voice acting. And that's all I'll say about it. I think the written word is a powerful thing. Look at her putting on a strong face to, like, serve her role. She had to, like, steel herself for a second. Her lip was quivering. Yeah, Linkle is a country girl. She does not know how to do royalty. Just, yeah, stop bowing at me. That's weird. Why do women keep trying to manipulate me into doing things I already want to do? I'll lick your feet. Just stop being nice to me. Oh! He's got hands. Man, I am playing things fast and loose and finding new ways to get hit by these bosses. Ways I have not been hit in years. Zelda! See, this is the moment where he's like, all right, you're a problem, and I'm going to kill you. But he has nothing to say to you. He doesn't monologue at you here. He doesn't say shit. Just like, okay, you have earned the honor of a one-on-one death against me. Let's go. Let me see what you're made of. I'm not showing off. Is this what you expected today? Is this how you thought this was going to go? Is this what you thought your life would be? It's an Easter egg. He reacts to the fishing rod. All right, let's go. Yo, I'm getting trailer footage for Ditrey. I'm not putting on iron boots and broken magic armor for the Ganon money shot. You were all repeating yourselves for 5 minutes straight like I wasn't seeing you instead of just not listening to you. Tails gets trolled. Can you do it for the randomizer next week? Yeah, I'll put iron boots on for the randomizer next week. If I have them. I love that he dies standing up.
Crystal again. Won't have a repair. You forget we build space. For repairs?
Okay, but can you change back for sex things? No, like, I'm glad you got your body back, but, like, can you, like, just for, like, weekends? I never got to know what that hair hand do. Oh, I thought I would have time to ask. I thought I had time. Oh, shit. Something on the fridge? Oh, there's a text change in credits? Did you put Ditrey in here? Somehow? Or do you mean in the dialogue at the Arbiter's Grounds? Because obviously we're watching that. It's supposed to be a curse. Listen, life is what you make of it. All right? There's no nobility in suffering, okay? And finding the good in the bad does not make your suffering any less. All right? It just means you're human. You're not a bad person if you find diamonds in the rough. You're not glorifying the rough and you're not content being there. But if you're cursed into a little imp body and your hair can do crazy stuff, like one finger would be enough to just completely... I need a minute. I'm checking the fridge. Oh! My God. Hey guys, if you're over on YouTube, I'm doing something called a partner push. I'm doing something called a partner push. It's when I... Oh my God. Oh. Oh, wow. Feluxel, thank you so much for that. All right, Taken, let me bring up yours as well. Look at Colin. Okay, hang on. What is this? What's going on? Simply Snaps. I'm a bird. What the hell? So I have a male wife logo. I'm like a bird. I'm a freaking bird, Morty. This is a lot. This is a lot to take in. Is this like your story? What is this? That's a neat bird. This is great. This is adorable. You have a really good job. That is me. That's me right there. Huh. Taken, very good job. Damn, Reject Convenience. Welcome to the stream, first of all. Second of all, I wish I were a bird. The feather stubble. My God, you're right. Every day we get closer to Samus having to pluck her feathers. Taken, that's very beautiful. So yeah, we're not done yet. There's still dialogue at the end of this sequence. Gotta give credit sequence the attention they deserve. Hold on, viewers. We gotta stay above 100. Stay in line! I'm doing this thing called a partner push. I wouldn't expect you to understand, but if I don't do it right, I could lose my whole kingdom. If you're still in Twitch chat, stay in line. All right, it's time for more dialogue. Streaming does sound stressful, Reject Convenience. I'm doing this thing called a partner push. The numbers mattering is stressful. This is farewell. Why does it have to be, though?
We won't restrict public. You bet. Well, for you bet. Perhaps just keep. We base. You. Get.
No. Don't do it, though. What if we just did weekends? You know, she was my ride home. We're gonna have to walk. God, I'm gonna miss teleporting. They go back all the way down through Arbiter's grounds. And they walk across the desert. You have Epona in the desert? All right, I'm watching carefully. Michael said text changed. Midna will return in Avengers Doomsday. No! Fuck off. I thought I ruined the moment. Oh, they rode the hog. Thanks, Jeff Miller. Jeff the Miller. Go to Meep. Hey, I'll fucking mill ya. We're all on the edge of our seats. What did Michael change? Also, Michael, did you have to remove someone's names from the credits to change something? who didn't make the cut? who got cut from the credits? Was it Miyamoto? He's one of the only names left. If you haven't seen who Michael erased from Twilight Princess, stay in line. she goes! What? Hang on, why am I on top? That implies I did something. Thank you. Snappy top theory. Aww. Iwata. Wow. I did grab the footage. I did slay and roll goal. And Michael definitely knew I did that. Wow. The end. Time to start the randomizer right now. Unfortunately, as much as I would love to go for another hour or two, there's nothing else to do tonight. I'll be back on Tuesday with a randomizer. It might be a bit long, so it might be Tuesday and Friday. But please hang around for just a minute if you're on Twitch, because we are going to raid someone. I realized we, are a pretty big channel on Twitch now, and we should raid someone. So Player 5 is doing any % speedruns for Breath of the Wild, and we're going to give him a raid because he is a cool guy. So Twitch, we're going to raid P5. YouTube, you could do what you want. It's Friday night. Stay up, drink, do some weed. That sounds funny. But thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for this wonderful time. Thank you to Ditrey, Skylar, and then Michael for the wonderful work on this mod. And I guess I'm here too. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Let's go say hi to P5. Amazing Breath of the Wild speedrunner. You were in for a real treat. And tomorrow, there's a world premiere of Ocarina of Time all dungeons minimum A presses on ZFG's channel. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be watching the whole thing. Sounds amazing. I can't raid because it's tomorrow, but you guys should definitely be there. All dungeons, minimum A presses. That sounds awesome. Until next time, until Tuesday, I will see you all very soon. Mwah.
It was a case where I thought it looked good, and then Link just didn't clip multiple times in a row. I think if I had failed it once and then gotten it quickly the second try, it would have been fine. Yo, Simply Snaps, thank you for the raid. What's crappening? Not much.
What's crappening? No.
No Korok